Hey guys.
Hello there.
How you doing? I hope you're good. I'm Thomas, this is Tech Productions, and you are watching my top 5 most wanted Clone Army Customs minifigures. Back in the day, when Clone Army Customs first started making custom clones, I used to think just how cool they were, but could never justify spending $30 for a figure. I'd ask myself, would I rather one custom clone or 3 battle packs? And that was when we had the Clone Walker battle pack, and then after that, the Clone Trooper battle pack. Seemed a no-brainer for any army builder like myself to get 12 figures instead of 1. Especially when I used to see, and this wasn't necessarily a problem with Clone Army Customs work, but videos water slide decals peeling away and yellowing. However, now I'm older with more disposable income, stronger attachments to the clones that they make, and more appreciation for the craft. I'm definitely close to making my first CAC purchase. And because of this, I thought it'd be cool to have a look at my top 5 most wanted figures. So let's have a look. We'll go in reverse order. At number 5 we have the Super Mando Maul figure. Its base price is $25, but I would get the Hunter Shadow Jetpack, which would make it $28. Obviously blaster pick would be the Mando Blaster, and out of the options for a secondary weapon for free, I get a Droid Blaster. If you've been following my channel recently, you'll know I've been obsessing over the Mandalorian Super Commandos, and to add a variant with the Zabrak horns to my collection, well, it would be a fine addition. The printing on all of these figures look great, and I really like the accuracy of this figure. On to number 4 we have Commander Neo. I couldn't get this figure without the Recon Armor shoulder cloth, so it would set me back $30, which is what most of these figures come in around. The recent addition of the 360 printing really sells this figure for me. I've always loved Neo's helmet, and I like just how minimalist his armor is, despite being one of 4 of the highest ranked Clone Marshal commanders. A standard Trooper Blaster and Flamethrower will be my picks for the weapons. Coming in at number 3 we have one of the stars in the final episodes of the Clone Wars, Lieutenant Jesse. With the essential printed Jesse face and cloth accessories, this figure will total to $32.50. The Trooper Blaster will be accurate, and the antenna is just a cool plus, while I can give one of my Super Commando figures a chance against him with a Mando Blaster. In contrast to Neo, Jesse's vibrant 501st blue details make this figure pop, and I love it. Without the 360 printing, I don't think this figure would look half as good as it does. The whole blue-grey colour scheme just works so well. CAC have nailed this figure. Number 2 goes to the absolute savage that continued shooting his Jedi when she lay sprawled on the ground, Commander Bly. With the addition of the macros, shoulder cloth and waistcoat, we're looking at a smoking $33.50. I really hope that price doesn't shoot up when they add the 360 printing. Considering that I won't buy Bly until he has that 360 printing, I was reluctant to include him in this list. However, he is one of the few figures that still, in my opinion, looks fantastic without it. I look at a lot of the other CAC figures now and think, that needs an all-over print, but Bly still holds up. I chose to include the Trooper Rifle and a rocket launcher, just in case he still feels like Aayla Secura hasn't been butchered enough. Now to a couple of honourable mentions. Commander Pokhara is another favourite of mine. I will need a decent custom of him for when I attempt to make my own custom Galactic Marines in the coming months, so stay tuned for that inevitable mess of a video. A really cool looking figure, but waiting for that all important 360 printing. And same goes for Wolf. I love those Recon helmets, and the sand blue colour is really unique. I'll definitely be picking up that figure soon enough. And now for my number 1 most wanted Clone Army Customs minifigure. This guy is my favourite clone trooper. The colour scheme and the simplicity to his armour is what I really love about this figure. If you followed the channel from the glory days, and you know my old channel name, this may not come as a surprise. It's none other than Commander Cody. This figure is amazing. The orange markings of the 212th Attack Battalion look so good. Man, I love it a lot. I need this figure in my collection, especially since LEGO haven't released a Phase 2 variant at all. $32.50 with the visor and Cody face print. However, there are a few extras I'm going to add to this figure, seeing as it's at the top of my list. The printed Commander Cody jetpack is a must-have add-on, despite the fact that I don't think we ever see him use it. Nonetheless, that's an extra $2.50. Also, considering the majority of my clone army is Phase 1, I will get the Phase 1 Cody helmet and the orange visor attachment, which will bring the grand total of this figure to $40. $40 on one minifigure. 2009 Thomas is shook. So that's it for my top 5 most wanted Clone Army Customs minifigures, plus a couple more. Let me know down below your most wanted CAC figures, and give this video a like whilst you're there. I'm Thomas, this is Tech Productions. Thanks guys, see you next time. Oh, before you go, if you enjoyed this video, how about clicking that subscribe button right here? Catch last week's episode of Tech Tuesday up there, or if you fancy something different, try this one. See you next time.